everybody, it's Talky Tuesday! And it's actually on a Tuesday, can you believe it? I got together with some of my friends, and we were chatting about things that really bug us. It might all look sweet and innocent, but you should hear the things that Pusheen has to say about politics. I'll tell you something that's bugging me right now is this setup. My setup is ridiculous. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? This shadow right here, bothering the crap out of me. Bad drivers. I get so annoyed at people that don't follow driving rules. They don't follow signs, they don't pay attention to the marks on the road, they'll just pull out in front of you, they don't use their turn signal. Who puts their headlights on when it's raining? Everybody, you're supposed to, that's the law. I know I've kind of gotten into this one before, but it is, my road rage is not just, you cut me off, no, this is like, just little things like you weren't supposed to merge into that lane yet. What are you doing? Bad grammar. It also bothers me when people don't use proper grammar. Very easy to do. Punctuation as well. Punctuation is very easy to use. I get it that you might be writing something very quickly, but I have written quite a few rants in my life and they're still properly capitalized. I use the proper words and I use the proper punctuation. People who don't do their job. I consider myself a good worker. I like to know everything I can about what I'm supposed to be doing. I like to do it to the full extent that I'm able to, and I get a lot of pleasure out of that. Even if I hate the job, at least I know that I did it well. Nothing can just set me off more than when people don't do their job, and I have to pick up the slack. I'm not talking about, Bob got sick and had to go home, so we all had to pick up for him. No, I'm talking about people that consistently just don't do what they're supposed to be doing, and that ends up affecting your work, the whole work environment. It starts getting people upset, and it's a headache. It is a huge headache. And it's even worse when you're the one that always picks up that slack, and then they turn around and say that everything is your fault and put it all on you. You have a job, do your job. People who tell others what they should and shouldn't do after a certain age. I read an incredible article on Huffington Post about a woman who had just turned 40. She got her first tattoo. She had teal hair. And she had people saying, you shouldn't wear hoop earrings after the age of 30. And she basically gave them a big old fuck you and said, I'll wear whatever I want to wear because it makes me happy. And I am jumping on that bandwagon as well because I plan to be that 80-year-old woman that's still rocking my Pokemon t-shirt and having my Paddington bear and wearing my red chucks. Thank you very much. And if I want to have purple hair when I'm in the nursing home, I really hope I don't ever get to a point where I need to be in a nursing home. But if I am, gosh golly, I am going to have some purple hair. There are always going to be people that are wearing things and doing things and going places that you may not think that they should be going and doing and saying and wearing. But here's the thing. That's their choice. And unless whatever they're doing is harming you or harming another person, just kind of let them be. I'll admit, I was very worried that when I dyed my hair all these weird colors, that I was going to get like negative attention, that people were going to say rude things or treat me differently. And honestly, it's kind of been the reverse. I've had so many people come up to me, no matter what color it's been, but especially since I've had it blue, that have just told me how great it looks, that they wish that they had the guts to do that. They'll ask me for tips on how I keep the color, where I got the color, did I go somewhere? Did I do it myself? Which I did do it myself. You can tell because if you look really closely, it's a little bit of a shit job. It's made me feel more confident in myself. I even had one woman tell me that I should have blue hair for the rest of my life. Before I even started doing crazy colors, I always said it is amazing how some hair dye or a haircut can really change you, and it does. I used to hide behind my hair when it was like really, really long, and the first time that I just hacked it all off, it was so freeing. I had to just be me, and I couldn't hide behind it. I couldn't just kind of sulk away. And I just kind of took it to another level now that it's crazy colors. So here's the takeaway from this video. If you are a good driver, if you use proper grammar, if you actually do your job, and if you don't give a fuck what anybody has to say about whatever you like, then we should be best friends. So let me know down below if you're one of those people. I feel you look a bit shocked. It's probably because I dropped the F-bomb twice in this video. You're welcome. Let's keep this conversation going. Let me know down below what grinds your gears. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on Monday for what I did this weekend. Yay! Bye, and bye from these guys. Help me, I'm so alone.